as I was explaining, we need to have a few spaces in between here, so we can't make this 100%. We need to change it, and maybe it's around 48% and 48%. Let's see what we have now. Okay, I need to maximize this. Actually, I didn't even need to maximize. So you see, we now have some spaces in between here. Now we need to enclose the first two divs in their own container. These two divs right here. We need to have something like another div around them. What I need to do, let me draw the div. What I want to do is to draw another div around these two, like that. Sorry, I need to make this transparent. Fill color, no color. Yeah, I need to make something like this. What I'll do, I'll come back to our notepad and create another div around those two. So yeah, I'll say div, and then the class will be equal to container left. Of course, I need to open the div tag here and put it in quotation marks, and do the same, close this. I'll come and now create another div here, another class, container left, and in that container we are going to have a width of still 48%. Width 48%. Then its height, let me make it 40% of the whole page, and then it will float on the left. Now again, you see this color code right here, it's not changing because there was a mistake right there. Float on the left. Let's go and see. Let me give it a color. Border style. We shall still stick to ridge. Then border color. We can still give it red. We go and check, see how it looks like now. Okay, you see now this border, the outer one here, contains these two ones, but this outer one is 48% of the whole page. However, these inner ones are also 48% of this outer one. That could be a cause of confusion for some people, that these divs here are 48%, and yet their main div as well is also 48%, but this one is 48% of this one, 48% of the whole page, while this one is 48% of this one alone. What I need to do now is to create another set of these divs here. Just copy this and paste. Then I'll name this container right, this one here, and then come here and copy this one still, and name it container right. Let's go and refresh again. Seen. So we now have our divs well organized. We don't need these outer divs, these outer lines now. So I'll go ahead and remove the outer lines since we don't need them. Save this. What I've done is, let me explain this using the Word document. I first created the first div like that, then I went ahead and created more divs. Maybe the first one was down like this. In our first alignment, we aligned these first two and put it right there. Then I went ahead and copied these two divs the way they are right now. I copied the two divs and pasted them. Let me first put them here. Yes, and indeed I pasted them like that. Now my other task was to put a border around these two. So I created a border around these two like that. After that, I also created another border around these other two like that. I got this whole these two divs with their border, and then I pushed them to the right, something like that. Now although I removed the colors of these borders, but the divs are still there. That's how we managed to come up with an organized div like that. Maybe we need to create a few more spaces in between. We can make this 45. That 45 as well. Oops, where's this? Refresh this, and now we have some spaces in between. Now our next task could be just putting some designs in our